During our orientation week, we had a clinical skills opportunity where we got to ask simulated patients questions, just kind of like a history questionnaire kind of thing. But in walks Dr. Boyd, our dean, and we had to ask her questions as if she were the patient. So that was a very unique experience for me, and it kind of like showed that this school emphasizes clinical skills and that everyone's involved in enhancing those skills for you.
Just even starting from first year, we are really thrown into standardized patient encounters and simulations that's truly built into the curriculum, and it really prepares students well enough to do that. But in addition to that, the clinical skills department always hosts like additional opportunities for you to practice those skills. There's also faculty who's super supportive, really teaching you one-on-one as well. The GTAs are so helpful, so they really prepare you well in order to succeed in rotations.
They have us work with standardized patients on a regular basis, and being able to have that one-on-one experience with standardized patients to learn from those patients who are fabulous actors and community supporters. But we get to learn from headaches to knee aches to foot pain to abdominal pain, and all that we get to experience for the first time here on campus with standardized patients. And so lots of that information and clinical skills that we're taught are also reinforced with our simulating mannequins.
WVSOM helps me develop my clinical skills by building off of one of the topics in a much more chronological way. Like, you'll see it first in the lecture material, then you might see it in some of your IAs or integrated activities where the professors will ask you the question specifically. Then you'll see it actually in the clinical skills with your OSCE patients or your standardized patients. So everything builds up on top of one another. You'll have at least 2 passes of what you're going to be expected to do in your clinical skills before you actually see a standardized patient. And you'll also have a lot of clinical skills checkouts where you'll have to practice on one another, like the students and your peers. You can practice checking on their reflexes or checking their blood pressure. So you have multiple opportunities to practice on your skill set before you actually apply it to the standardized patients and hopefully to your rotations in the future.
What they really emphasize here is that professional development of a physician that starts on day 1. So by the time you are entering your 3rd and 4th year rotations, you've already had dozens of encounters with standardized patients. You've already treated dozens of mannequins in the ER setting and a family medicine setting, and you've had a lot of hard conversations that you otherwise would not have the ability to practice or to really have that repetition at before you start your rotations in the real world.